Mm. What it do you too? Grand Rising. Very, very important, crucial reason why I started out like this. Um, see, what am I working with here? Got incense. Got incense. I'm back. I'm back again. Got incense. Yo, it's so nice, man. It's so nice today. It's the return of summer. I'm Brother Time. And apparently they don't like me. But you know what? I do want to talk about them because that's on their asses, man. Look, I want to talk about them because that's all that they think about. Me. So we're gonna talk about them. And before I do that, yo, what's the name of this title? This title goes along something like, we already know what dimension we in. And before I do talk about the dimension, which is in the third dimension, we already know what dimension that we're in here. And guess what, man? It's ascension time. It's ascension time, which means that all of us to be ascending quite soon. We're gonna be ascending quite soon. I want to talk about my last video, which I titled it something just really just like the first thing that came to my head. I titled it "Pussy Bitches," uh, "Pussy Bitches," or "You Pussy Bitches," or something like that. And you know what? I watched that video. And it was like one of the greatest videos I ever did. I must say so. Like, from my wallet, it's one of the best, greatest videos. Yeah, it's my wallet right there. Where the women keep their money, that's where I keep my money. Yeah, so they got this talk. They got me talking about 5G. So I gotta talk about 5G. President Trump, he wants to have 5G just like he wants it out, hot. He wants it hot. He wants it out on press. He wants it pressed. And then after that, he wants a 6G. So I foresaw this, friends and family of the celestial light being, celestial being energy. You got to know who you are. You are gods. Those who are watching me, you are gods. them, we're not going to talk about them because they too busy talking about me. Whoever said they didn't like my last video, I see you. You right here, man. You right here. You are inside of me. You are inside. You are inside of me eternally. So you can complain and bitch all you want, but yeah, I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm here. I'm time. Like time is gonna get done away with pretty soon. Like Saturn has lost its rings. I make some really good quality talks here on YouTube. Make some very good high quality talks on YouTube. Mass quality talks on YouTube, and I'm gonna try my best to continue it. Dude's like, I don't like you. I don't like you and I don't dislike you. I don't know who the fuck you are. So if you come to me saying like, oh, I want to kill you, da da da, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm supposed to die at 21. Looks like you're dying. No, I'm just kidding. I don't play like that. On a serious note, like serious B note, serious A note, A no, A no, A no, they know. Sky could you, war could you, psych you, psych you. Psycho Chew. Waka. Waka. You don't want it. You don't want this beef. Anyway, they're coming. They're ready. Here's the thing, and this is not gonna affect our language. When I say not gonna affect our language, I think I meant to say it is gonna affect our language, but I don't know how to say this. So how is 5G gonna affect our language? One, is gonna slow us down. I feel like it's gonna slow us down because now that we have 5G, you're gonna need at least 4 hands. I mean, we can't have less than 3 hands. You gotta have 3 hands. You know, first, this is why it's called an ascension. All right? That's why it's called an ascension. First, you start out with the first dimension. You know, and for a while, last week in the series that I'm putting out, and the series that I'm putting out, and it's constantly revolving, it's constantly rotating and revolving and doing revolutions, and all these revolutions, before all these revolutions, it's constantly rotating. So, now first we started out talking about the first dimension. And if we're talking about the first dimension, we lifted up, we uplifted ourselves. In that one video, we uplifted ourselves to the 3rd dimension, at least, variables. So now I can't even talk about the 2nd dimension. If we were supposed to be talking about the 2nd dimension a long time ago. We're on 5Gs. We're on 5,000. We're on 5Gs. We're on 5,000. Now we got to talk about the 3rd dimension or higher. We got to talk about the 3rd, 4th, and 5th dimension. Why? Because now we can't be talking about the 4th. We can't be talking about the 4th and 3rd seals. We got to be talking about the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th seals, which we're getting ready to unlock. Damn. Darn. Getting ready to unlock this. Christ. We're getting ready to unlock this Christ energy, which is the 5G. And you know what? I'm screaming. Not because of my tone. My tone isn't gonna scream. And those white boys, they jealous. Those white boys are mad because they can't imitate my soul. They couldn't imitate me if they tried. They couldn't imitate me if they had a carbon copy machine. They couldn't imitate me if they had a 3D printer. They couldn't imitate me. My chain at. Let me show you what I got on. I got my rosary on. Got my chain on. They couldn't imitate me, man. That's why they mad. But they looking though. They watching, right? They coming in and out of my channel. They come in and out of my channel. Like Eminem, coming in and out, looking kind of shady, baby. Like Eminem. I'm gonna give you one. Check it. I'm gonna give you one. But like Eminem, they coming in and out of my channel, like an enema. But I'll tell you this: when I'm feeding these animals, which I call beasts, when they feast, when I walked home, the greatest song was played for me. They played a song for Brutus, which is me, Father Time. They played a song for me on my prom. And I don't know how many birds there were, but if I had to count them, I would say there's close to 20. And every one of them, they were chirping, they were singing, they were like, and the sun was coming down on them, and I had to stop. I literally had to stop. It moved me so much that I literally had to stop and think to tell you about this. And that was over an hour ago. That was over 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours ago. But everything is flat. Like do it like flatbread. That was 3 hours ago. Coming up pretty soon, probably like 14 minutes. Christ. I'm gonna use the word Christ. Because Christ ain't shit. Christ ain't shit. All of you who are worshiping the Christ, ascended master who died over 2,000 years ago, but meanwhile you still working for these demon cakes, You're still working for these demon cakes that are putting countless people into poverty, numerous people into poverty, and putting numerous people into shelters, and putting numerous people into these rehabs and rehabilitation centers. You can't be for a God who does this, who does this. So here's what I'm telling you. Telling you right now that we're gonna make a change. We're gonna make a difference, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, you by yourself are not powerful enough. ANUANOUGH. You're not powerful enough to stop us, to stop me, and to stop we. You can't do shit about it. You can't stop us. You can't stop this. What we got going on. This infinity. This infinite love. You can't stop this infinite love that's going on. You can't stop the meditation. We gotta keep on meditating. They have no power, man. You can't stop this meditation. We're not gonna quit. So we gotta keep on breaking these seals, man. Cause look, nature is pissed off. He's pissed off. Gaia is pissed off. Who do you think he's pissed off? Who do you think he's pissed off for? What people? If you had to name it, what people would our planet be pissed off for? And I told you again, it's not the Mexicans. Is if you before you answer, it's not the Mexicans. I don't even really. We're supposed to answer inside your head. I don't need to hear your answer. You can hold your answer to yourself, or like I don't want to hear it right now. But it's not the Mexicans. It's not the so-called black people. It's everyone. It's everyone who is indigenous to nature itself. If it's everyone who has the bloodlines that traces back to our planet, this system. If you're not from this planet, this system, then I know you're not from this planet, this system. And once I know you're not from this planet or this system, then I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Look, I let it take care of itself. I care about my ascension. I care about people who care about me. I don't care about people that don't care about me. I'm not interested in anyone who is not interested in me. So therefore, if I'm a threat to you, I don't know, man. You gotta really assess what you consider a threat. You gotta assess yourself, man. You gotta assess the fact that you've been lied to your whole entire life. You gotta assess the fact that you is not spiritually favored. You gotta accept the fact that you're special. Maybe I'm not gonna say without a doubt you are special. I don't know you. But there are people who are more special than you could ever imagine. When I say people, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about there are visions. There are visions more powerful than you even could ever imagine. Just think about it like that. What would that mean for you? Think about what that means for your people. If this is what you have an idea for a utopia, a utopian society where we are killing the planet and we are killing these inside of us, and we are just leaving husks. We are feeding our children into industrial prison complex, and I don't want no one to chime in with me while I'm live. You understand? Do you inner understand now? Now do you inner understand? I'm sweating right now. That's how serious it is. I need you to understand where we're coming from. The ascension is right here. Ascension is right now. Don't be a fucking lame, yo. Don't be someone who thinks like a don't be someone who thinks on their feet. Like, a lot of people don't realize that when you are making moves, when you moving, a lot of times you think you're using your brains, but the only time you can actively, fully, 100%ly interact with your mind is when you are seated, when you're sitting down. So if you are out and about during the day, if you're out on a stroll, I don't know, but if you are out and about on a stroll and you are walking and you are, you got your little pace on, you walking, you might think that you making a sound decision, but you don't know. You making a decision based on 50% of 100% of how you feeling at that Pacific time. That Pacific time. How is that an informed decision? So that's what I'm saying. Like, when you think you're doing something, you're really thinking with your feet. You're thinking with your feet. You gotta start thinking with your head. You gotta start thinking with your ass, maybe. You know what I mean? The ass and the head together. Don't think with your feet and your ass. Don't think with your ass and don't think with your feet. I mean, don't think with your feet and your head. Cause then you were running man. You can't imagine you Forrest Gump. Imagine Forrest Gump is like the president of the United States at the same time. He's got to think about sending nuclear warheads to some other country. Like, how good of it? Like, don't get me wrong. He would really come close to Trump's decision making skills, but I exercised my bad judgment. Let's get serious here. But like, for real. So here's the thing. I don't know what I want to say for right now, but my video has to be a certain length, so maybe I can cut it. Video got to be a certain length, and then I'm on to continue my life, my real life, not my fake one. See, this is the real deal, Holyfield Vander. This is real life. Me and you talking. When I'm outside on Facebook, or not on Facebook, but I'm outside with my face and how my face looks, and I'm doing something, I'm interacting with real life shit. I'm doing things that's considered space. I'm doing things that are considered bubbles. That's not some, hey, could you send me a like? Could you follow me? I'm not saying that stupid shit. What I'm saying is, right now, our hands, our magic is more needed than ever. You want to be the change? You want to be there for the change. If you want to be the change, you want to be there for the change. If you want to be the change, then you want to hand the change. You want to make magic happen with this change. Feed these birds, yo. Feed these birds. Feed these animals, man. Fulfill your part. Like, just wisen up. Understand that it's time to wisen up. Understand that it's time to drop this meat. Understand that it's time to stop being that slaver. Understand that we have got more important things to do understand that we've got Christ energy. Understand that we have got the fifth seal, ascension. We got the fifth seal. What? Wait. What he said? Where am I? I showed you how you can break your fifth seal, your fifth seal, your sixth seal, and your seventh seal. Pretty soon, we're gonna have 6G. Who the fuck knows 7G, and then 8G. We have 12 chakras. We have about 9 to 12 chakras. Can you say that you are mastering every one of your single chakras? If so, how are you mastering them? I would hate to ask that question because, you know, in the time span that we have, it doesn't seem like a lot. In time span that we have, it doesn't seem like a lot. But, you know, right now, we're seeing things from the hindsight. We're seeing things from the ass end. We on the ass end of the horse. You know, looking ahead, it's gonna be bright, man. Who knows, man? Next year, there might not even be a winter. Real shit, y'all. Next year, there might not even be a winter. Next year, there might not even be a November. Next year, we might not see all of this. Next year. We're in a government shutdown, man. I don't know what day of the government shutdown it is. It might be day 1 again. You see that fuck shit? It might be, this is day 1 of government shutdown. Imagine it. I want you to imagine that. Imagine it being day 1 of this government shutdown. Imagine it being day 1 of this government shutdown, and all you have is this Christ energy. All you have is this Christ energy. Are you drinking water? Are you drinking water? Do you have water inside your heart? It's not, I mean, it is about money, but it's not about money. Money is just another way of doing nothing and also attaining spiritual power. If you want spiritual power, you have to have money. You know what I mean? If you want real power, you got to have money. Not when I say real power, I mean like if you want the illusion of power, at least. Because what's more powerful, money or illusions? I would have to say illusions. I'm not about to change it up to power illusion rising. You know, I'm not gonna change it. But I gotta say, yo, like you know, illusions are quite powerful. But as you know, everything we live in is an illusion. So the Jesse Smollett case, don't mind, man. It's just a time skip. You know, Jesse Smollett, he's just a character off of DBZ. He's trying to become a hit. You know, he's trying to become like the time skip savior. So that way we can just all forget this shit. And for all of you who watch, and I'm gonna say something like, cause I feel like I'm a little bit torn right here on what's about to come out of my mouth. I'm torn right here. Can you hear me? Because I can hear myself. I'm torn right here in my heart because it's like, you know, one part of me says, and this is the very masculine side of me, okay? The masculine side says, yo, you know that whole shit's just bullshit, right? Don't matter who died, don't matter who got you know, who got Kia off, you know, or on or up or whatever. Doesn't matter. All of this is bullshit. You know, all of it's just another humiliation, ritualistic. But at the same time, It's like, yo, like these things really affect real people. When I say real people, I'm not talking about the audience. I'm talking about perhaps, like August Alsina. I always say his name wrong, but like someone like him, like someone who has not been in the headline news for a long time. Now, if you don't know about him, I'm pretty sure you do, because this is like the part of entertainment. Not that I'm in entertainment or out of entertainment, but this is the part of, like I said, this is stuff that I normally tune out. I normally tune this stuff out, and for a good reason, because it's only real if you play it back and forth. If you allow it to be real, if you give it your celestial energy. So don't give your celestial energy to that, ladies and gentlemen. Not brother, not ladies and gentlemen, but friends and family, high friends and family. Don't give that your attention. You know, it's always power water rising. It's always focusing on yourself. It's always focusing on yourself. It's always killing that gas. Like you playing 2K, like you killing that gas. Always focusing on yourself. Power water rising. 20 power water rising. 20 kundalini rising. Right here. You know. Um, just gotta be ever present with your shit. Keep meditating. Keep doing everything. Keep doing the feng shui. Keep doing, like that. Get into yourself. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. When you leave out the house, make sure your house smells good. Your safe space smells good. Make sure your body smells good. Make sure your teeth, your tongue is, make sure your tongue is brushed. Fuck the teeth. Make sure your tongue is brushed. Cause I like having dirty teeth sometimes. All right, my teeth is white. My teeth got hella white. Over this snow moon, for the snow moon, my teeth got whiter. My teeth got brighter and whiter. Real shit. I don't know how. I don't know how the fuck that happens. My teeth got whiter and then my teeth got brighter. I'm like, yo, what's up with that? I ain't complaining though. I ain't complaining. Um, yeah, man, yo, we gotta do it, man. We gotta stay motivated. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be here right now. Where am I? Where am I? I'm Father Time. I'm in the Osmo. I feel crazy. I'm inside my soul right now. My soul is inside my body. My spirit is inside my soul where it needs to be. If you need healing, let someone know, man. Shout out someone, because someone can help you. If you need healing, find someone and get healed, man. What are you waiting for? I saw someone, like, I got myself healed. And that's how I was able to become a healer. And now I may not be doing as much healing anymore, but just me being alive, me being the infinity of time, and allowing time to be time and not fighting time itself. You know, time is on my side, man. We got youth. I told you this. We have youth. Do you know what it's like to have youth forever? Can you imagine that? And I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who knows about it. Like, I saw a woman. I met a woman in my journey, and man, like, yo, she knew about it. She knew about it. And even though she dated the wrong man, even though she married the wrong man and had a son, I had a child by this man, she still knew about it. And at the end of the day, she said, yo, you know what? I have this time left. I'm gonna make it count. She traveled the world. She divorced him. I mean, she was smart. Don't get me wrong. She was a black. And this was a black sister. It's a black sister. I love that bitch. Her name is Naretta. And yeah, her name is. I know some white niggas gonna be like, oh, she sounds ugly. Now her name was Naretta, or her name was. I called it Emma. Emma, yeah, Emma and Naretta. She had like two first names, something like that. She was gorgeous, man, really gorgeous, and Yo, we was probably having tantric sex, man. We was having real tantric sex on the regular. Like every time I would go to sleep, man, I would just my body would stay in bed. My spirit would just go to Italy, right? My spirit. Why am I slowing down? Keep talking about. My spirit would. My body would lay in bed. My spirit would go to Italy, and when my spirit was coming back from Italy, I would be texting her on my joint on my phone. I'd be texting her like, "Yo, it's good. I miss you. How you doing today? You know, I'm working. Da da da. You know, what part of Asia are you in? You know, da da da." I fucked around, man. I wanted to come and visit her, but I never haven't had the opportunity to. And she said she wanted to come to New York, but she never had the opportunity to. So, you know, that's a touching story, but you know, you pretty much know how it's gonna end. But it's for the simple fact that you lived, you know, you lived for just a moment. And for me, that's enough to be happy with. You know, if I'm a god, I can't be like just sweating like little shit. I can't be sweating where things begins, you know, like even if it's for a real good reason, like you still can't sweat it. Like that girl in high school, you want it, guess what? You know, like guess what? She's dirt, my nigga. She's dirt, and not to put it so bluntly, but power water rising, man. You know, she's one person, and then again, like she doesn't even really know who she is. So, you know, what's a round ass, you know? Wiggle wiggle. I was singing that song today. But what's a round ass? Like what is a round ass really? What is a round ass really? This is what I would say is a first dimension. This is a first dimensional view. Or maybe a second, between the second and third. This is close to first dimension as first dimension gets. Put it like that. It's at least third dimension. I don't know about at most. But yeah. So, I mean, like, really, it's just about like getting down to it, man. We are getting more powerful. So give yourself a kudos, give yourself a clap on the back, you know. Getting more powerful, getting more powers, getting more energy, hopefully. We're gonna get more weather. Dimension, Epsilon, Sigma, Phi, High Beta, or High Alpha, Pegasus, you know? So just keep your energies flowing, my man. Like stay like water. Be smart, be intelligent. Stay like water, be like water. Get your stones. Get your stones and get all your charms. Get your bracelets. Get your tiger eyes. Get your quartz crystals. Get your regular average bedrock stones, your river stones. Anything, man, anything. Look, I say in two days we're gonna see a lot of deaths. We're gonna see so many deaths from the enemy and from the wicked. The enemy is the wicked. Starting with the globalists, starting with the bankers, starting with the men on Wall Street, ruin their lives, man. To you, I hope nothing but ruin, man. And it's not about wealth. It's not about wealth. It's about you being a low life piece of shit. And before like this is before birth. Like this is that low life piece, because reincarnation, I believe in my heart that reincarnation is so real. I believe in my heart that reincarnation is so real. So if you are a piece of shit, if your family is a piece of shit, then you are a piece of shit. And with that said, I'ma leave off.